Alright everyone, well thank you so much for checking out the video today. Really glad that you're here. Today we're going to be doing another Try Not to Get Scared challenge, only because Nukes just came out with another one and it looks just as scary and just as good as the one that we did last week, so I want to check it out. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and let's see what we get.
Matt and Andy suddenly hear someone running down the stairs. They quickly go over and take a look down the staircase, but there's no one there. Now the guys head back downstairs, and after a careful search, they don't find anyone in the house. So they decide to check the footage on Bear's GoPro camera, and what they find is truly chilling.
Bear, what are you doing? He's covered in cobwebs. Absolutely covered. Do you know the way of doing this? We can watch his footage back. I'll have to do it on his camera.
Yeah.
Come on. Right, we need to show you something on this camera, because his camera's in my hand, of what he's just seen. And I haven't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. It's proper chilled me. Look at this.
What? There is someone under that bed right before they heard someone charging out the stairs. That's creepy. It was a squatter. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. They were dealing with a squatter. That's terrifying. Yeah, that would... Wow.
Right, boy. Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly. Found a rabbit. We found some rabbits.
In the footage, the poor little doggo jumps back in fear as he finds someone hiding underneath the bed. He barks and quickly runs back downstairs to Matt and Andy. The guys go back up to check the bedroom.
I'm in my pants now. Absolutely in my pants. But yeah, we'd come up here, and whoever it was, from what I can see, I can't even go downstairs ever again. I'm living up here now. Yeah, it's here, look.
Don't go look.
It's been under there.
No, empty.
Whoever it was under that bed. Yeah, but this is horrible, Andy. I can deal with spooky, ghosty things, but real people...
Probably just unpredictable.
If they're laying under a bed in an abandoned house, there's something not right in the first
Desperate,
place.
aren't
What the thing is, right?
Oh gosh. Yeah, okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah. What made it funnier is the accent. Like, it's one thing to say, it's funny enough that they said what they said, but it's even more funny how they said it with the accent. I think that's what made me laugh about it more.
If Bear hadn't alerted us to it, what would happen when we came upstairs?
God knows.
That's the thing that worries me.
Somebody under bed has just jumped out and grabbed me.
Yeah, just grabbed your legs from under bed. It's like every child's nightmare, isn't it?
Trust me, I wouldn't have been in here.
I would have been booting him in the head.
There'd have been an Andrew-shaped hole in the door. Trying to get, honest to God. I wouldn't have come about. Forget it.
Now we'll never know just who this creepy guy was who was hiding under the bed. Was he an innocent squatter? Or did he have bad intentions. But again,
I mean, if you're squatting, why not use the mattress like a normal person? So the fact that he's hiding underneath the bed tells me that you may have had bad motives. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
this is exactly the reason that I always say people are way scarier than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Finders Beepers History Seekers. Find the locked door. This week, another mysterious video was shared on the Nukes Top 5 subreddit with no original source. The clip was uploaded by an Arabic repost account on Instagram, but the language spoken in the video is Spanish. But wherever it came from, the footage is truly terrifying.
Whoa. This better be a hoax. Because that was terrifying. A little kid in a dark room running across into, like, clear as day. And runs into a locked door. Yeah. Runs right through a locked door.
A ball is thrown out of nowhere and a little boy appears.
Oh. This this has to be a hoax. No. The face through the door. Oh, that gives me shivers.
Behind the cameraman. The boy giggles and then seems to run right through a closed door. Without warning, the horrifying face of a woman seems to lean right out of the locked wooden door, terrifying the filmer. The video then cuts and we have no idea what happens next. Now, as always, when there's no source, I'm certainly not going to say that this bizarre clip is real, but it's definitely very spooky. Whispers in the dark. These next 3 videos were shared by a Reddit user named Luke. Luke claims that ever since he was a child that he would experience terrifying paranormal activity when visiting his aunt's home in Iowa. The creepy old house was built way back in the 1860s. And Luke claims that ghostly events happen so often in the house that his aunt isn't even bothered by them anymore. Now, for the first time in 10 years, Luke decides to return to his aunt's house for a visit. And it did not go well. One night at around 2:30 in the morning, Luke is woken up by the eerie sound of voices. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ.
Luke is now wide awake and continues to record as the unexplained activity in the house only seems to get worse and worse.
I hear knocking again.
Someone is knocking on the closet door.
Oh my God.
And then something happens that is pure nightmare fuel.
What was that?
A childlike voice can be heard whispering something near Luke's ear. Luke says that he could hear the voice saying, "Who's that guy?" One of Luke's viewers believes that the voice then says, "He was killed over here." Luke says that the whispering in his room became so intense that he left the house and spent the rest of the night sleeping in his car. So, what do you think? Is this real evidence of the paranormal, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I mean, it's kind of too good, but like too good to not be real. But I mean, there's a lot of ways, because he didn't look in the closet, but frankly, I can't blame him, because if there wasn't supposed to be anyone in the closet and you hear knocking from it, no rational person is going to check it. But yeah, I'm 50-50 on that video, but yeah, it could be fake, but it could be real.
Out of left field. These next videos were shared to TikTok by poster All Day Everyday 1772, who owns a small farm in Oklahoma. He says that he and his wife recently moved to their farm and are working hard to transform the land they own into a beautiful harvestable garden and maybe raise some chickens. However, their peaceful plans get derailed when user All Day Everyday comes home from work one night to discover a light on in one of his outdoor sheds.
I just got home from work and my shed light is on. Sorry, I'm spanning the yard just to make sure nobody else is out here. I spoke to my neighbor after that last video, and he said his junior high boys have been playing pranks on people, so I think it's them. But they don't really have anywhere to go, so I'm gonna bust in here and try and catch them. I don't know what they're doing.
Hey, 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 hey! The lights flicker on and off, and then seemingly out of nowhere, a dark figure appears in front of the shed's window. User All Day Everyday rushes over to the shed and checks inside, but he finds no one there. Cut to almost 2 weeks later, and All Day Everyday hears loud banging noises coming from another one of his outdoor sheds. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
What's gonna happen? Behind. What?
All Day Everyday sees someone walking around outside the shed. He hurries out to try to catch the trespasser, but just like last time, there's no one there. But when he looks over at his house, he sees something that shakes him to his core. A dark figure seems to walk right into the front door of his home. Now, All Day Everyday calls the police to come and investigate, but no one is found inside the house. So, a couple of days later, late one night, he suddenly hears a loud banging sound coming from his garage. He jumps out of bed and goes to check it out.
You're either dealing with squatters or whatever ghosts are deciding to hang out at your house are really just trying to mess with you. But each one of those are very creepy, very unexplained, and this is very interesting, to say the least. I hope the last video in the clip is not as scary.
What he finds is truly bizarre.
What is that noise?
Oh, that's not... That can't be good. What? Don't go up there. What are you doing?
to the attic is opening and closing by itself, but when he pulls out the ladder and climbs up to investigate, once again, there is just nothing there. TikTok user all...
I was getting nervous. As soon as the volume goes low, that's normally whenever the jump scare is happening. So I was really worried that there's going to be a jump scare. Still, the fact that that thing is moving on its own, I mean, screw it shut next time? I don't know. That'd be my guess.
All day, every day says that his next step is to set up cameras in his home. But for now, he has no idea what is happening around his farm and doesn't know what to believe anymore. So what do you think is going on at this small farm in Oklahoma? Did the strange shadow figure stalking the farm somehow enter and take up residence inside the home? Let me know what you think. Mirror, mirror. Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Dima from the YouTube channel Toppy traveled to a very remote and secluded abandoned mansion in Russia. The large house is incredibly hard to reach, surrounded by a river and only accessible through one bridge, which has collapsed over the years. The investigators came prepared and brought rubber shoe covers to cross the submerged part of the bridge. With all of the trouble it takes to get to the abandoned mansion, it's extremely unlikely that anyone would be at the house, especially in the middle of the night. But soon after the team arrives, they are exploring the second floor of the building and they already experienced something weird.
Something fall down?
Мне тоже
Откуда, отсюда или снизу?
вот из комнаты как будто бы.
A loud bang suddenly comes from a room behind them. So they decide to set up a static camera inside this room and light a few candles to try to encourage the spirits to make contact. But while they're arranging their candles, this happens.
That's creepy.
Что, стук был сейчас?
I would get out. I don't know if I could stick around. After an abandoned mansion that is presumably haunted, hear random knocking on a door. Like, I would be getting out of Dodge.
The eerie sound of someone or something knocking on a door from somewhere in the house can be heard, and the team starts to get a bit freaked out. After lighting 3 candles, they leave the room as the static camera keeps recording. A few minutes later, and the camera captures something disturbing.
Whoa.
And now the Toppy team decides to bump things up a notch. Investigator Nastya has...
Why? They're asking for trouble. Why?
brought along a 50-year-old mirror that allegedly can be used to summon spirits. Now, Sergey and Dima head off to a different part of the mansion, and Nastya goes into a room all alone and sits in front of the old mirror. What happens next is downright chilling. Nastya starts to hear strange sounds just before a dark shape seems to form in the mirror. Nastya now realizes that she might have gone just a bit too far by bringing the old mirror to this very haunted location. She believes that...
You think? Anybody could have told you that.
She might have accidentally just summoned a dangerous dark entity. She quickly radios her team members to come back.
Дима, Сергей, приходите. Что-то пошло не по плану, походу.
Что случилось?
So,
Something didn't go according to plan. Well, what was the plan? I mean, I would be interested to know what was the plan if this wasn't what exactly, if this is not exactly what you wanted, what were you hoping for?
what do you think this is? Is it a ghost or something more dark and sinister? You can watch this entire investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Toppy. Thank.
Honestly, like, for that one, it wasn't very scary. It was more so just like, what are you doing? Kind of stupid, scary. Anyway, wow, it looks like that was the end of the video. I mean, that didn't take long at all. That was such a good video, very entertaining. Time flew by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I did. There was definitely a couple of spots that got me and got me good. Let me know down in the comment section if you were scared in any of the clips. But regardless, thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next video.